Well, hello YouTube. Got a floodlight here that stays on all the time. Supposed to be a motion activated light, but it seems to stay on day and night with no motion at any time. So looked at options to replace it, and I think I've decided on a excuse me, a Ring Floodlight Cam. So I'm going to show you how to replace this, and we'll see how it works and give it a try. Before making any electrical wiring changes to your home, always go to the breaker and cut the power first. The first step is to figure out how to remove the existing fixture. There is no standardization with these kinds of things, so you just have to look at it and figure out how to get it off. In this case, there was a single screw in the middle covered by a rubber washer. Remove that and take the fixture down. All right, got it loose from the ceiling. You can see that there's a white wire and a black wire and a ground wire connected. We'll disconnect those and check the voltage just to make sure that we don't have any power out here. And then we'll see about hanging the new fixture. Okay, now that we've exposed the wires, we're going to go ahead and remove these wire nuts that are making the connections. And even though we cut the breaker, we're going to confirm that the power is off with a voltmeter. You never get hurt by being careful. So just to confirm the power is off, we're going to check that voltage and make sure it's 0. Okay, now that we've confirmed that it's not going to light up our nose when we grab the wires, we can go ahead and disconnect the wires and remove the fixture from the area. So they give you a nice little installation kit with some wire nuts, a hook to hang the light up while you're working on the wires, some screws, and a mounting bracket. And a little screwdriver. Did I mention that? They give you a screwdriver so you don't have to dig one up. Now that we've removed the fixture, we can see that it's a standard electrical box mounted in the ceiling area here. But on top of that electrical box is some mounting hardware that was specific to the old light fixture. So there's usually 2 screws holding this kind of mounting hardware in. We're going to remove those screws and pull down that old fixture specific mounting hardware. The Ring Floodlight Camera includes its own fixture specific mounting hardware. It mounts on top of the electrical box, just like the old hardware that we took out, with a couple of screws. It also has 2 mounting posts for the fixture to slide over, so you'll want to mount that so that those mounting posts are at a 45-degree angle. Basically, they're facing the corner of the house, because that's the direction the camera is going to face when you mount it on those 2 screws. So you may just want to play with that a little bit before you actually mount it, to be sure you understand how the mounting hardware connects to the actual light, so that you can be sure that it's facing the direction you want it to face when it's hanging on the ceiling there. Okay, so I have hung the fixture here. They include this S-hook. You can hang this part right here. You can hang it while you're hooking up the wires. Hung it from the ring bracket. The white wire connected to the white wire. The black wire connected to the black wire. The ground wire here will connect to this screw right up here on the bracket. And then the ring fixture will slide over these two screws that are part of the ring bracket there. So pretty straightforward. White wire to white wire, black wire to black wire, ground wire to ground. Okay, once all the wires are connected, you can kind of stuff all the wires back up through the hole in the center of the mounting fixture so that there's nothing in the way of sliding the light up onto the mounting fixture. So just carefully stuff all the wires up in the holes, make sure everything's tight, and then push the light up onto the mounting post. The installation kit includes a couple of nuts that can be used to secure the light to the mount, and the screwdriver that's included. You can remove the blade from the screwdriver, and it's also a nut driver, and it is the size of these mounting nuts. So you just slide it up on the mount, put the nuts in place, and twist them tight with the installation screwdriver. Now that the light is mounted onto the fixture bracket and onto the electrical box, you can adjust the position of the camera with a set screw located at the back of it. Loosen the screw, position the camera in the direction you want it to face, tighten the screw. The actual floodlights themselves have a mounting nut on the back that you can loosen, rotate the lights into whatever direction you want them to shine, and then tighten the nut to lock it into place. Well, that's it for the installation. The rest of the setup is done inside the Ring app. I also have a Ring doorbell, which is battery powered. I have found that the floodlight cam is substantially faster to activate than the doorbell, battery powered doorbell was. I like that a lot. You can see from the video here that it's got a good angle of view. It's got good video quality. Works well day and night. And in fact, the first day that I had it, I discovered a couple of raccoons are apparently scavenging through the yard. And I have to watch out for them to make sure they don't cause vehicle problems. They love to chew wires. The camera does a nice job, as you can see here. Good quality video. The motion sensitivity is very sensitive. In fact, I had to adjust it to not pick up motion on the street like this vehicle passing by. But once it's correctly set, you don't have many false alarms. And the Ring software includes a people-only mode, which will ignore wind blowing trees and animals and things like that, and you'll only pick up people. That's a very useful feature if you get a lot of false alarms. Another useful feature is that the camera will actually take snapshots every so often as it's waiting for the next motion event, and it allows you to sort of have a time-lapse view. As you can see here, you can see the shadows marching across the ground, and that gives you kind of an idea of what happened in between motion events. So that makes it very easy to maintain situational awareness. And all in all, this is a great camera. It's a great addition, and it works a lot better than the old floodlights that we had up there. Hope you found this useful, and if you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And come on back for the next time we fix or repair or upgrade something, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.